It's now August at Fforchwen, and Tom is starting to prepare for the sheep sales. It's a very crucial time of the year for him, as he needs to separate the lambs from their mothers and to select which he keeps for breeding and which to take to market. Since shearing his flock, Tom's been expecting some news from the wool board. This morning it's arrived.
It's important information. What the hell, huh? Do not destroy. You could swear it is bloody valuable. Huh? The best place for this is in the bloody fire. And you can put that down if you want. You know, it cost me £10 to take the wool down. What I have for it, about 11, 12 quid. For the wool. Cost of shearing then. I'll bother next year, I'll dip the damn lot. Why the heck should we mess about with this, like, innit? Look, and look at this little booklet as well. Important information. Some importance, by God, huh? Transport and change of it. And they tell you there, don't do this, don't do that. Don't use washing to bind it, and don't tie it, just roll it. You know people do now? They catch over and sling it in the bag just to get rid of the hamster. Good. Get on, yeah. Good. Get on, go on. Squish him up. Get on up there, you buggers, get on. Get on there, good. Get on. Come here, yeah. Get her. Yeah, come here. Oh, no, this is fit. Look at it, they're all bloody back. I go berserk in a minute. Let's say once more. Years ago, you know, we had big families on these farms. You could never do that today. Crikey, you know. They say, you know, oh, they weren't not so well off years ago, but by God, they had families, didn't they? More than they could do now. Yeah. Well, they all had little milk runs then, you know, years ago. There was always something coming in every week. But now you've got to rely on really subsidies and things like that. And you're at somebody's mercy then, you know. If I want to make a pen of them later on, I will, eh? But I'm not taking them tomorrow, Thursday. Now look what that is. I think that's you, lamb, isn't it? Oh, look there. You lamb? You lamb? Ah. Let me put the liver in his head. She's a big lump, isn't he?
What exactly are you doing now?
Picking a nice best few lambs.
So you're not going to sell them?
Not this year, I might sell them later, you know, next year. Because now they'll be after the breeding stuff then, see? Put that one out. And the rest is... Good. Come on. The sheep have lost ground a bit now since shearing. Bloody old weather, cold and wet and... It'd be terrible.
What do you mean lost ground?
Squeezed! Oh, Christ. Gone back. Tell him, any other word for it?
Tom's new house still lays unfinished. There have been several delays, and the builder is waiting for kitchen units to arrive. As news of his retirement travels, Tom has begun to get some interest in his farmhouse at Fforchwen.
The one most after me for this place now. Well, I can't see him. He'd never dabbled with sheep, never touched sheep. I mean, you just can't go and wave a magic wand and really, right, come on in, I want you. Huh? I wish you could. But it's bloody hard going up there, mate. Don't put that down, and put him off. Right.
Is he still keen?
Huh?
Is he still keen?
Bloody hell, he bloke came in the fella last week. That bloody bloke is on to me again. Oh, the hell, he keeps on to this fella, see. Oh, I said, tell him hang on, it won't be long now.
I mean, what have you told him? Have you given him any idea of when you think you might be selling?
Oh, hell, I said the end of the summer.
End of the summer?
Ah, good deal. Don't know. I don't know myself yet, do I?
Did you and Megan ever contemplate not living here and sort of living anywhere else in the village?
Do you know, she wouldn't even think of it.
No?
No, she wouldn't even. I remember one time there was a house next door to God, the big room, lovely big house it is. Next door but one. Lay down, lay down. And it was up for sale. Ah, and it was cheap. Lay down. I said, let's buy that. You know, it could be handy, like anything, you know, time to come. Yeah, she didn't want to know. You know, she didn't, I think she dreaded going from, yeah. Come here, come here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come here, boss. Come here, boss. Boss. Come in here again. Boss. Come in here. Come in to me. Come in to me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come in, boss. Come in, man. Come back a minute, mate. Hey, come here. Get. Come in. All right.
Apart from taking the sheep to the sales, how else did you used to make a living on the farm?
Well, cows, milk around and...
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
Something to keep food on the table, as the old people used to say.
Oh, they have everything then. Pigs and goodness knows what.
Oh, yes. Chickens, eggs, anything. Anything.
When did you stop having the milk round?
Well, he made it so difficult, you know, that he didn't pay, like, you know, you had to alter the cow sheds you were on.
You had to sell your milk to the milk market anymore and buy it back for it to be pasteurised. Well, we couldn't afford the pasteurisation ourselves.
They made it so awkward, they didn't one word bothered with.
Exactly.
We don't see anybody now. All farmers around here, they buy their milk now, they just for the house, I mean, now.
That's it. And there must be 20 or more selling milk about the valley.
In the cow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now there's only one or two, is there? Ah, it's enough, mate. Hello. Well, no, put that one in. That one in. Get on. Yeah!
It's the eve of the Blackmill sheep sales, and Tom is taking the lambs down to the bottom fields of the farm. There, they can more easily be gathered and herded onto the lorry.
What are you doing with you? Get up. Good, get up. Get up. Get away. Come on, get up, get up. Get up, you little bug. Where's that bloody shit? Good. Good, get up. Get up. Get up, get up. Get up. Watch out, watch out. You bloody fool. Look, quick, quick. Damn it.
When you said it was one payday for the year, did the family sort of splash out and buy furniture or buy clothes?
Oh, crikey, no.
You know,
What do you would...
sat down by the table and worked it out.
Good God,
for a
aye.
week you could...
Aye. That was there, but ready for when you needed it.
That's right.
You never know when there's something happened to a cow, you'd have to buy a cow or something like that. Oh, aye.
So you never splash out then?
Oh, crikey, no. Good God, no. That was part of the, you know, wages for the 12 months, like that. We thought we'd have a big spree after it.
Well, it must be tempting.
Splashing out. Ah, God, no.
How do you feel today then, Tom?
All to hell. How do you feel in this weather? Oh, God. I hope it'll clear up before we start sorting out the lambs, that's all anyway. Dear God, it's the worst.
So how many lambs will be there today, Tom?
Where?
The sale?
Well, it's out 4,000 advertised, I know, probably. Well, it's a job to know because of the weather, like, innit? Perhaps some say, oh, bugger it, it's too wet, like. But the lambs don't look their best, do they, when it's weather like this?
Why is that then?
Well, damn it all, would you look your best? Look at you lot now, the way you dress, innit? No, they look bedraggled and, you know, when it's nice and warm and sunny, you know, the world stands out and there's shine on them. Well, that car is right on Bill is there, don't he?
Ah, he's all right.
Well, watch for that.
Hey,
Watch back for that. Right. Come on. Get on. Get on. Get on. Get on. What's down there now? Get on there, yeah. Is it coming down there? Get on, yeah, yeah. Get on, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yes,
yes,
Right. Oh, the lorry. Whoa, whoa. You shut that bloody gate. Get. Here I go. Down that side. Leave it. Now watch his shit. Bring him up with you. Watch him now, Wiley. Don't come up to this corner.
You got to that corner better.
Got him. No, let's go. You can come up with there, look. Whoa! You're in the bloody way. I'll leave it go. You've got to catch him no more, that's all. Get out, good. Good, get out. Get on. Ellis, isn't it? Huh? What's Ellis, man, eh?
Aye.
That's it. Oh, you got some names, isn't it?
Bloody hell. Well, he was either lucky or unlucky, Tom.
Don't see that?
Well, the first or the last pen.
Oh, they lost on a bloody pen, man.
Oh, they went to turn it,
Oh, you're in this well.
What's the thing going on, you know, man?
Well, hang on a minute, now, Kiss. We'll be driving this bloody lamb to go back. All right. Sit in the car a minute. He's allergic to work. What do you say to work? And you're gotta go. That bloody boy, eh?
They got 3 hurdles for you.
What, are you gonna make this a run or what?
It's the only run left, Tom.
Oh, so this, they lose this as a run, is it?
You'll have to.
Oh, they
You
want
haven't
that.
got anything left. You chock a block.
Before the sale starts, later this morning, Tom's lambs need to be sorted into different pens, according to their size. The mountain lambs will be sold to Vale farmers, who fatten them up on better pastures.
sod of a morning.
Oh, Jesus.
Look at him.
Look at the bloody mess we're in there. He's like a shit house here.
Terrible.
Oh, press him down a bit. Oh, you can't. Oh, I can draw the wire into it now.
We're going to have to change, no?
We're going back now, too. Trouble is, I want to make another pair. I want to make another pair of these, but they're all right doing it.
Yeah, all right,
They're all
same size,
right.
man.
They're all
Same
right.
size.
Same size as one, little bugger here, I tell you. Only watch. All weather lambs, are.
Move them around, Tom.
Yeah.
14, 25 again, 40, and then 25, 50 now, 30, 25, and 51. Serious?
But you see those times, isn't it?
25, I would have told you, 40, 25, 50, 75 now, and 40, 75, 51,
Yeah, they're bad. Now they started.
50 here they go.
Hold it. Don't let the buggers go. Hold it.
25, 50 now, 50, 75 again, 75, now 16, 25 again, and 16, out.
Thank you, and on we go. Next in, please.
Well, as far as the sale is concerned, I think I've done very good. But the prices are still down, aren't they? We saw the sheep in front of me, £1 a piece. Have you ever seen that before? Have you ever thought of it?
Did he take £1 a piece for the sheep?
£1 a piece. Isn't that?
You've never seen prices that low?
I've never.
Would you have taken £1?
Well, I took them home, and if I wanted then, I could have had them for the dogs, innit? You know, you've got to buy meat for the dogs. I could have took them home and... Oh, it was beyond that. It was ridiculous.
So you weren't happy with the prices?
But, you know, as it went, I was very satisfied, you know, with the price I had, according to the sale.
Have you ever thought about coming down off the mountain and farming in the vale rather than on the hill?
It's a bit late to think about that now, isn't it? Huh?
Have you ever thought about it though? Did you ever think?
Well, put it this way, yes, I would love to have gone down, you know, but, although I don't know. I was happy up there in the mountains, isn't it? My life is up in the mountains, shepherding and that kind of thing.
For tending and feeding their mothers over the winter and rearing the newborn lambs over the summer months, Tom is paid less than £20 per lamb.